So the theme today is around being, and I just really want to encourage you through. There'll be a visualization, and then a meditation, and then moving back into a little bit more visualization, and then using some sound to just ground us in gratitude. And I really can't wait. This is something that I'm really excited to be doing and to share a little bit of my poetry, and just meditation for me has really changed my life. And so I'm really excited to share this with you. If at any point you're noticing your mind running around, and I heard a lot of crowded mind and tired, it's totally okay. Just continue to come back to the breath, and every time you catch yourself, it's all good. We'll get into it though, but it's just there's nothing to worry about, no matter how crazy your mind is going, no matter whether you understand what's kind of just staying with the breath. So I'll start now, and I just want to invite everyone to just start to power down their eyes. You can either go half closed and eyes downcast, looking down towards the ground, or you can go your eyes fully closed. And we just want to start our practice with taking a couple of big, deep breaths to help us ground. And so the most important thing with these breaths is we're going in really full through the nose, and then when we're coming out through the mouth, I just invite you to just allow your body and your mind to melt as you breathe out. So just taking a deep breath in and let it go. And as you let that go, just feel your body and also your mind just begin to melt and get a little bit gooey. Just going to go big breath in again. Feel free to let out a bit of a sigh. And just decompress. Let everything start to flow. You can even just flow through your body a little bit here. Just move it around a little bit. And one more deep breath in. And another sigh. And just let everything come out that needs to come out, and really loosen into a more standard breath that you'll now just ease into. And as you're settling into your breath, I just want you to start to notice that you're standing by a river, and it can be any river. It doesn't need to be one that you know. It can be one that you know, something that feels safe. It might be sunny, it might be overcast, it might be raining. We're looking for whatever circumstances make you feel safe, make you feel comfortable, and you're just standing at the edge of the river with the water slowly lapping at your feet. Just continuing to breathe. And I just invite you to just take a step in. This river is life, really flowing, and we've been so used to standing at its edge, thinking, watching life go by while we run amok in our thoughts, and we're just going to step in to life today, the calm flow of life. So just taking another step in, continuing to breathe, continue to notice your breath. You might notice the sound of your breath. You might notice your belly or your chest rising. You might notice the air on your nostrils as you take another step in, and you're at about knee height now. And just noticing the water. As your preference, it might be a little warmer than it would be in England. You might like it freezing. However you like it, it's all good. Just taking another step and another step, and just letting ourselves be submerged to our waist. Just taking another big breath. And another step. And allowing yourself up to your belly now, be submerged in the water. This is water everyone can magically swim in, by the way, whether you can swim or not. This is the imagination. We can do what we like. And another step, and another step. Covered to our chest now, in this easy flow of this river that is our life. And another step, breathing with every step, noticing the breath. And another step to our neck. And one more step to the middle of the river, which conveniently just covers our whole body, all the way to our head. And we notice that within this river that is our life, when we breathe it in, we're still breathing, we're not drowning. This is our life. We can't drown in it. Just taking a big breath in. And within your visualization, just take a seat on the sand, sit down, legs crossed, lie down, whatever feels good for you in this river of yours. And as we move into the meditation, just want to invite you to really, really get in tune with your breath now. We're not forcing it. We're not breathing heavier or lighter, just allowing the breath to do what it does, which is keep you alive. It's pretty cool. Just following the breath. However you follow it, again, notice, is it through the sound of your breath? Is it through the air at your nostrils, through the chest rising, or wherever you notice it? Just follow it. And I want you to slowly move your attention from wherever it was focusing on the breath to the air coming out of your nostrils. So you might feel the cold that signifies it coming in, and it's slightly warmer coming out. And just notice that if you really, really look, you can feel the physical sensation of the air coming in through and out of the nostrils. If you notice your mind wandering, if you find it hard to concentrate on the breath, please just know that you are not alone. The mind will wander. That's what the mind does. It thinks. It's what it's designed to do. And all we're doing here is when we notice ourselves thinking and not focused on the breath, we just lightly wander our way back to the breath. There's no pressure. There's no need to judge because you were thinking. you're always going to think. Dalai Lama thinks, the Buddha thinks. It is what it is. Just back to the breath. And every time you come back to the breath, just notice a little ray of sunlight coming down through the water. These little moments where we notice ourselves thinking are precious, precious moments. Moments of awareness, of presence. And just staying with the breath. And you'll always have the breath to return to if you need to as an anchor. It's always there. And just notice if you can hear anything in your field at the moment. My voice will be there. When I'm not talking, just notice, is there any cars coming past, any birds chirping, any noise, just listening out through the stillness and the silence. See if you can hear anything. And if nothing's coming, you're thinking, just back to the breath. Becoming present with what is, what's happening in this moment. And just invite you to choose either the breath or sound. And just notice that as the breath comes out or sounds arise, you can actually notice the space, the stillness, the silence that surrounds, that it comes out of. There's almost this liminal quality of space from which the stimulus of life comes through. Almost like a sixth sense. It's not there as an object or sensation. It's this hunch, this feeling that we are surrounded by space, by stillness, by silence. If it's there in any way for you, let's see if you can let go and stay with the breath or the sounds, but just notice that space around it and just relax into it. This space is the origin of peace. Thoughts might still be coming and going. That's okay. Say hello to them. And then wander your mind back to this space, this breath, these sounds, this moment. And within our visualization, we're going to stay with our breath, stay with the space if we can, return from thoughts as they arise, but we're going to just slowly start to stand up in our river of life and start to walk towards the other side of the river, and notice how when your head comes out of the water and your body, you're still drenched in life. It's still with you. Breathing into the space, leaving your river, nothing need change. And as you start to make it to the edge of the river, you notice a sign by a path on the other side. And there was a few that were curious in this call. So curiously, you could just walk over to the sign and I'll tell you what it says. It says it's the Wayfinder's sign. That's the title. Beyond this sign, the path lines the length of a life, promising no cobblestone roads nor straits to narrow. I promise to you, though, your journey ends at a destination exquisitely created for you, a rapturous culmination in all that you are and every step that you've taken. Float earnestly through each moment, diligent and attentive, working towards an integrated life. Prioritize love, curiosity, wisdom, simplicity, awakening, fullness, and service. Smile with your eyes. Cry often. Beyond this sign lay a mystery none can crack for you. Step into the unknown, where the only thing on offer is everything in all of its hues. Move steadily, watching life unfold, and ask yourself the question, to who? Take it by the hand when it asks for a chance to dance. Fall in love with its movement, all movement. This life is a sublime romance. Listen to the hymns written in the wind and sing along with the spirit you'll come to reside in. Be still often, listening carefully for the symphony of silence from which the theatre of life arises. Pick up the thread of nature's long-lost writers, the seasons, crafting a fable of evergreen cycles written in moonfalls and sunrises. Fall into the middle of boundless beginnings and endless endings, and there you'll unravel into this tale's title, life. And just taking deep breath in, just about to play a song. It's called So Full of Love. And after that, I'll bring you back.
Sitting with myself and I'm listening to all the wisdom that is coming from within. And I'm remembering what I used to be. We came from the earth and then we came out of the sea. And night falls, I look up to the sky and I see the stars and moon connected with my life. We all a soul. We're blessed to be alive. Give thanks for every moment. I hope love is all you find. I'm so full of love. I'm so full of life. Step into your power and remember what's inside. I'm facing all my fears that held back all those years. I'm living for a purpose and embracing all my tears. I'm so full of love. I'm so full of life. Step into your power and remember what's inside. I'm facing all my fears. How back all those years. I'm living for a purpose and embracing all my tears. I'm sitting with myself again, and I've received the messages that I need to love myself and be the best I can. Love is unconditional. I'm feeling so emotional. But don't you know you're powerful, creative, you are free. And trust yourself and listen to your heart. Surrender to the promises that you made from the start. You have a soul. We're blessed to be alive. Give thanks to every moment. I hope love is all you find. I'm so full of love. I'm so full of life. Step into your power and remember what's inside. I'm facing all my fears that held back all those years. I'm living for a purpose and embracing all my tears. I'm so full of love. 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 I'm so full of life. Step into your power and remember what's inside. I'm facing all my fears. How back all those years. I'm living for a purpose and embracing all my tears. I'm so full of love. I'm so full of life. Step into your power and remember what's inside.
And as you slowly start to move your hands and your toes, I'm going to ask you to open your eyes in just a small amount of time. And I just want you to notice that you're not actually coming back from anywhere. You're just opening your eyes, and the world of sight might rush in, but this space, this focus on the breath, this feeling of stillness and slowness can actually remain. Such a massive thing for me when I realized that I could just open my eyes and not leave this space. You're not returning or coming back. So when you open your eyes, just allow everything to filter through and just slowly, slowly take it in and stay with the breath as you come. No, you're not coming back. You're just here. You're just present. That song's called "So Full of Love" by Rory and Jess. They're based in London, actually. We've amassed quite the following for them here in Sydney, Australia. Yeah, Ben loves it. Guys, it's 9:30 over there. Catherine, I guess I'll hand it back to you, but I just want to thank you all so much for being a part of that. I hope it was useful and helpful and grounding and a little bit energizing or calming. Thank you so much.